If surprise cameos and breaking Doctor Who news wasn't enough for you, then perhaps words from a man himself might fill your current Whovian needs right now. Yes, incoming showrunner Russell T Davies has sat down to write an article for the official Doctor Who magazine. Issue 579 contains 2 pages talking about the return of David Tennant and of course Catherine Tate. Davies was a previous and frequent contributor to the official Doctor Who magazine. During his regular column, he would frequently drop hints about upcoming stories for the Doctor Who universe. These included anything in the form of random snatches of dialogue or listing words that would appear in the upcoming scripts. So, has he done it again? Yes, sort of. Let's explore the article and what it may hint towards upcoming content for Doctor Who's 60th anniversary. Spoiler warning, we'll be discussing the upcoming 60th anniversary content. As such, some may contain spoilers, so you have been warned. Greetings everyone, I'm Jack and welcome to Tardis Central. Now like always, before we actually jump into the video, we've got one thing to ask, because we're very getting close to 1,000 subscribers. Very getting close? You get what I mean. If you want to keep up to date on the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. You can also follow us on social media for daily updates on the Doctor Who universe. Now, if you're talking about Doctor Who, please let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, because we love to hear about it. Okay, allons-y. Russell starts off the article, which speaks about getting the band of David Tennant and Catherine Tate back together, by addressing the scale of Doctor Who right now. He admits to himself that while he of course knew the size of the franchise, the announcement of the returning stars sort of blew it out of proportion even more, especially when it reached major news organisations. Davies also stated that he has done this before, but while there's so much more to tell readers and viewers, he's got to be quiet right now. The main reason for this is to respect that we're still in Jodie Whittaker's era of Doctor Who, and he's not wanting to take the limelight away from her and the upcoming BBC Centenary special later this year. Some may question why the announcement was made in the first place if this is the case. Well, as Davies does point out later in the article, he wished that these events and surprises could be a total surprise for viewers on screen. He points to the success of Doctor Who, which of course wouldn't change for anything, which means that every move the creative team makes is scrutinised more publicly. Additionally, he does go on to suggest that the team could take the Marvel strategy and deny everything. However, with the incoming Kingdom shoot that was at the time of writing, which saw David Tennant and Catherine Tate on set, he knew this was not going to work. Comparing it to the likes of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield being spotted on the set of Spider-Man No Way Home, and Marvel just not saying anything. Davies does go on to respect the Doctor Who fandom, as he always does, saying that the fans of Doctor Who are more chatty in many ways. He does make a rather good point on why Doctor Who can't take the Marvel route and stay super silent with what's going on in terms of public filming. This is because the BBC is a public service broadcaster. As such, there's a genuine debate about how much they could deny when it comes to visible truth. What they mean by this is if I spot David Tennant out in Bristol, which we have, then the BBC can't deny that he's not filming Doctor Who because it's public knowledge at this point. See? Thankfully, Davies does reassure fans they made the right move. They owned the moment of David Tennant and Catherine Tate's announcement. This was done by just owning it and celebrating it, instead of seeing it spoiled by bad photos and online gossip. He also moved to reinforce the idea that not everyone follows the news, so while it's been announced publicly, some won't be aware of what's actually going on or happening right now. Of course, Russell is totally correct here. While this has been announced, fans of course will go crazy when we get our first actual footage of David Tennant and Catherine on screen. We're also aware of a few other details which are going to get people excited, but we'll touch on those in a moment. At the time of writing this, Doctor Who was due to film in Cardiff. This has taken place now, with more filming also taking place in Bristol, which showed off Neil Patrick Harris. The official magazine is written before both of these on-location filmings. As such, it does not take that into account. Davies did tease something about the Cardiff Axminster Road location shoot though. During the article, he mentions the incoming nighttime shoot in Cardiff, also teasing that monsters might be glimpsed. Well, thanks to eager Doctor Who fans, we're aware that RAF warriors have been spotted on location filming, along with unit soldiers engaging them. Additionally, Beat the Meep has apparently been spotted, so yes, Davies was teasing fans during this article. We've covered the Cardiff location filming for Doctor Who, including who the new aliens are and what they potentially mean for the Doctor. You can check out that video here on the channel for more information. But also, take a look on screen at some of the footage that was captured from that, and thanks to the many amazing fans who actually made it out there to capture this footage. Now, talking about the Doctor and Donna reuniting, this is what Davies had to say. He said how the hell can these characters actually get back together, but also teased that he was not going to give much away, mainly because we as readers are sci-fi fans and know the score. Of course, there are all sorts of ways and possibilities this can actually happen on screen. During this segment, Russell does mention a range of novels called The Missing Adventures, which is on Virgin Publishing, teasing hinting this reading material might be related to what's going on with the Doctor and Donna in some capacity. This novel series basically explored older, classic Doctors, presenting stories that were missing from the TV stories. Essentially, these would take place in between them. We weren't able to pick up anything of substance that appeared in them, and we need to do some further reading, so we'll get back to you on that one. However, there is one element that could relate to what's going on. While the popular fan theory of the Toymaker did not appear in this novel series, another rather interesting character did. This would be the Valeyard. He only appears as an illusion in the novel series, but essentially was some sense of an emanation or incarnation of the Doctor. However, his exact nature relative to the 6th Doctor was shrouded in mystery. His motivations was to steal the Doctor's regenerations for himself, so perhaps that's something to take note of. I guess it is something to think about, I guess. Now, teasing previous episodes such as the Planet of the Ood and the Sontaran Stratagem, Davies hints this could be some sort of multiverse thing. He also goes on again to tease something that connects to previous material by mentioning Universe 557. Again, just a moment and we will touch on that. The ultimate tease and hint here is Russell saying that this return is impossible, but is in fact an illusion created by an old enemy of the Doctor's. While also joking about an old enemy of Donna's such as Nerys, the annoying woman from both of Donna's weddings. Let's of course focus on the big hint here, not the wedding thing. As Davies himself even states he would not give something away in the pages of a magazine, but he might have, just cryptically as we've come to expect. An illusion created by an old enemy. You're thinking of a Toymaker, aren't you? We 100% are. With the announcement of Neil Patrick Harris playing the Doctor's greatest villain, and filming footage from Bristol featuring an old style toy shop, parts are definitely lining up to look in this direction. So is there a connection between what Russell has said and what we might know if we look closely enough? Yes, there somewhat is. Russell mentioned that the idea of a 60th special story goes all the way back to Christmas 2020. Now, if we take his Universe 557 comment, then the 557 issue of the Doctor Who magazine also came out in December 2020, Christmas. So why is this issue so important? Well, issue 557 did not actually feature anything from Russell T Davies. It did feature the Toymaker and the Doctor Who yearbooks, which featured Beat the Meep sequel story, Starbeast 2. So you can sort of see the connection here. Is this Russell slowly hinting what is basically a confirmation that the Doctor's greatest enemy is the Toymaker, like many are currently thinking he is? As we've touched on before, this character can 100% create illusions, and does like to play with people. Based on what we've seen of Neil Patrick Harris on location for Doctor Who filming, it does look like he's playing around with the Doctor and Donna, especially of causing chaos in the street and the presence of a toy shop in the older parts of the setting. Now, being as eager as he is, Davies does mention that he wouldn't actually reveal the truth in the pages of the Doctor Who magazine. Or would he? He reminds that this is the place he first revealed the name of Billy Piper's Rose, all the way back in issue 340. That was a long time ago. He's reminding us to read carefully, and there are truths hidden in the magazine article. Given we've just touched on the Toymaker theory, I think this does sort of confirm things personally. Russell also confirms that the countdown to the upcoming Centenary special is en route, and that fans are not ready for what's actually coming up for Jodie Whittaker's last episode of the 13th Doctor. He teases the readers know nothing. While we have had a preview at Easter with Legends of the Sea Devils, viewers currently know nothing about what's coming up, essentially getting ready to be rocked by what's going to happen. He also says that he's not convinced it will reach Ncuti, David and Catherine, with the devastation is about to be unleashed in the Doctor's greatest confrontation yet. That's going to be interesting. So that's Russell's article in issue 579 of the Doctor Who magazine. It's safe to say that he's likely back on a regular basis contributing to the official magazine. Hopefully we can expect some regular teasers of content like this, but it's safe to say we're definitely heading towards some fantastic times for Doctor Who right now, and I can't stress that enough. If you want to find the magazine, it's out on all good shops right now, or available online via websites such as Pocket Mags. What do you think about the return of David Tennant and Catherine Tate? Are you also excited we've got Russell T Davies back as showrunner and chief nerd for Doctor Who? Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Like always, if you want to keep up to date on the latest Doctor Who news, lore and more, then make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss a video from the team here at Tardis Central. Of course, that's it for myself. You can of course make sure to hit that subscribe button as well, and follow us on social media for daily updates. I've been Jack, thanks for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Goodbye.